Director of Media and Publicity, APC Presidential Campaign Council, on the 2nd of March 2023, in a press statement, has responded to a press conference held by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. It reads, "We watched with dismay today's press conference addressed by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, where he made very weird and wild claims about the outcome of the just concluded presidential and National Assembly elections, an election in which he emerged a second runner-up according to the results declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission. We welcome the decision of Mr. Peter Obi to seek redress in court as an aggrieved party. If he is convinced of the evidences of electoral frauds, he will present before the tribunal as alleged. Going to court is part of the electoral process, and it is the most decent, statesmanlike and civilized course of action to take. We salute the decision. It is surely better than calling supporters to the streets and instigating social unrest. Before Mr. Obi goes to court, we consider it necessary to challenge some specific claims in his press address. Contrary to his statement, it is not true that the election held on the 25th of February was not free and fair. The 2023 election is one of the most transparent and peaceful elections in the history of Nigeria. It is because the process was credible that made it possible for Mr. Obi's Labour Party to record the over 6 million votes it got, contrary to pre-election forecasts. That Labour Party and Mr. Obi surprised bookmakers by winning in Lagos State, Nasarawa, Plateau, Delta and Edo, where they are sitting governors of either the All Progressives Congress or the People's Democratic Party. Those governors have entrenched political machinery. That Obi won attests to the credibility of the election process. In those states, most of the sitting governors contested election to go to the Senate and lost to little-known candidates of the Labour Party. The Labour Party also swept the entire 5 southeast states under the control of either APGA, PDP or APC. We believe that the Labour Party presidential candidate contradicted himself and exposed himself to public ridicule by suggesting that the election was only credible in states and places where his party won. We need us to forewarn Mr. Obi that when he gets to court, he should be prepared to tell the world how his party won over 90% of votes in his region of Southeast, while other parties got almost nothing. We have evidence of voter suppression, intimidation and harassment in Southeast, especially of those who came out to vote for our party. Also, when Mr. Obi gets to court, he will have to convince the court with his allegation of rigging in over 40,000 polling units across the country, especially in Northwest and Northeast, where his party had no party agents and did not sign result sheets as required by law. It is our assumption that Labour Party will enlist PDP agents to prove its fraud claims, since it is an affiliate of PDP. We want to state again for the umpteenth time that Mr. Obi didn't win the presidential election and could not have won under any circumstances. This is because he had no path to winning a national election in a multi-ethnic and multi-religious society like Nigeria, where a candidate running in a national election must appeal to the cross-section of our pluralistic society.